Welcome to Sankofa Now, your daily dose of African centered learning and application. And again, I am your host, Nakia Victoria Powell Porter Davis, lovely thrash. Yes. And I am here to encourage you and inspire you and increase your appetite for knowledge of self. I'm looking down there. Hey, for knowledge of self, right? And to take the learnings and lessons that you have by going back and getting the things that you've forgotten and applying it to your life today. So, with that, I'd like to go ahead and give thanks for all of the ancestors that came before us and the things that they learned, the mistakes that they made, the things that they were able to pass down to us, and some of the things that they weren't physically able to pass down, but we definitely got it within our genes. And those that are here now working through some of those challenges, making new ways, taking new actions, and changing the world that they want to see in order to pave a new way for those that are coming after us, right? To leave a better place and really to harmonize and co-create with nature and with that love. So with that, oh, who's that? This is my daughter Leona. Come on in. All right. So with that being said, we're going to get right into it today. Something that I realize to share with you all in the world is it's very important. It's very important to know your skills, your talents, and what it is that you bring in the world. Right. And why I say it's very important because everybody has a unique gift. Everybody has a unique purpose, right? And if we look at nature, right, with the trees and the grass and the bees, right, and the birds, right, we talk about the flowers opening up and providing pollen and the bees coming to get the pollen where they go and transplant that in other places and how these whole ecosystem type, of process, the life cycles, right, how they work together even in different situations of certain animals eating other animals and all of these different things, nature really does tell a story to us about the different cycles of life, the circles of life. And so, with that, right, in our remembrance of going back, Sankofa, going back and getting what it is that you have forgotten, right? One of the charges from last time was what skills and talents, right, do you have that someone else may need? Okay. And so, with that, what I will say is to go and who's- y'all gonna have to hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. About something that I've come back to the remembrance exercise and Sankofa for myself is that I am a cheerleader for life. Okay, so I used to say that when I was in maybe elementary school, middle school. It was like, yeah, I'm a cheerleader for life, cheerleader for life. I'm gonna be, a cheerleader for the rest of my life. But really, what that boiled down to also is that I cheer on life. I cheer on, talk about the circle of life, living the best that you possibly can, providing the motivation, support, upliftment, empowerment, encouragement, right? Things that help you to be the very best that you can. And so, with that, why I do that, right, is because that is something that was put in me and the more and more I go out in different spaces, workspaces, people are like, man, your energy is contagious. And how are you so happy? And other things like that. It's because I realize that I'm put in spaces to transform where people's current state is, whether that's depression, anxiety, self hate, in order to move to a space of value, love, peace, and harmony. That is my responsibility. Those are the skills that I have, and pretty much in everything that I do, that is me being me. And so now that I know that, and you have to figure out what that is for you, because not I've had plenty of people tell me I can't match your energy, love. And it's not about you matching my energy. It's about finding out what your skills and talents are. It could be that you are an amazing obstetrician, or you really focus on, family health, or maybe you're an awesome musician and you have to focus and be on that, the music and everything. The music is what you focus on in order to share with the world. Or you're an amazing chemist, right? Looking at all of the different ancient genes, or focusing and learning about melanin and what it has to bring to the world and how powerful it is. Like, whatever that is to you, and then you connect it to the why. So, why is it for me that the positivity, the encouragement, the love, the peace, the harmony, why is that important? Because there's going to be ebb and flows, there's going to be up and down times. And for people to realize that there's still hope, they still have faith, even in those darkest times, helps make it through any type of movement that's happening. Because if you're always stuck in one state, it's hard to appreciate the other, or even know that there's something on the other side. And that comes into the balance of polarities of this particular realm. And so, with that, me figuring that out is, it doesn't matter where I am. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. That is who I am and what I bring to the table. And those that I impact the most are those that need to be uplifted, those that need to be empowered, those that need to see a smiling face, those that need to have peace within them lives, those that are looking to harness that and carry that with them, and know that it is possible. And that is mine. That is my gift. That is my talent. So hopefully you did your exercise to figure out what skills, right, do you have? And that's just one of mine. I also plan and strategize, right? I am a strategic visionary executive. I'm loving that, putting that together, because I love to organize things, projects or other things like that. And where I see where other people lack in planning, I now can offer my services, which that will directly help alleviate them, because that's not something that they were, you know, equipped with, or that's a skill that is undeveloped, or that's just not a part of their particular focus. So now I get to lend my support, just like the amazing body functions, how they support each other, how we breathe in the air and it goes to our bloodstream and it helps to purify and detoxify the carbon dioxide in our bodies to continue to help in purifying. Those things are amazing how they work together. Similar things in nature, right? We breathe out carbon dioxide to the trees and the plants, and they give us back oxygen. So look at all of these different things, the symbiotic relationships that we have with each other, and how we continue to build and grow from there. So, with that being said,
make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lee. Okay, so that was, for today, was define your skills and needs, and a need that it meets in the world. So right now, where there's a lot of challenging things, there's a lot of people in general, even before then, a lot of hatred, a lot of self-hatred, a lot of people saying that they're not good enough. Oh, I'm sorry if this was too much and all. You are amazing. You are a blessing and you are a gift. And the fact that you are still breathing, right, and making it through these challenging times gives you an opportunity to say, okay, how am I going to spend this next 24 hours of my day, right? Or this waking time? How am I going to spend the rest of the 16 hours going through my day? And what am I going to do with it? How is it going to make an impact in the world? And why is it important that I continue to do, right? That's that why that continues to drive you through your purpose, right? Of what it is that you came here on earth to manifest. So, the next one for the call to action. Oh, yeah, I think I defined my skills the last time, but I just did it again. So this one, we're gonna wrap this up and do this one more time, just because I had that call the last time, and I believe that to do a little bit more work on those skills is very important, because sometimes we want to try to do everything, and everything is not meant for everybody. So figure it out for yourself. George Washington Carver popped in my head. He said his one of his favorite poems was, Figure it out for yourself, my lad. You're all that the greatest of men have had. 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 hands, 2 eyes, and a brain to use if you would be wise. With this equipment they all began. So start from the top and say, I can. Look them over, the wise and great. They took their food from a common plate. Similar knives and forks they used, similar laces to tie their shoes. The world considers them brave and smart, but you are all they had when they made their start. You could triumph and come to skill, right?
Mhm.
You could win if you only will. Hey, so just that is so awesome, right? To know that you have an opportunity to apply your services, apply your skills to the world right now. And talking to those that you would impact. It's actually where we're going to. The African marketplace is opening up, and to go and actually talk with the people that you will be working with and say, what are the current needs? And based off what you hear, that means you have to be very um, empathetic at this time and listening to what the needs are. So then you can see how those align with what it is that your skills are and your talents to be shared with the world. Okay. So, call to action. We're going to do that one more time again is finding out what you need to thrive, right? What do you need to thrive? And so, some that may have watched the last one said, hey, this is similar from last time. Yes, but a little bit of content is a little bit different. And if you haven't had a chance to look over some of the resources that I provided, please do. And I'll read one session. Whoops, not one session. I have I put a link up there about post-traumatic slave disorder. If you have not already listened to this video, I highly suggest it. Yes, it's an hour. You could play it while you're cleaning the house or, while you're just hanging around or break it up into different segments. But it's very good about referring to human history, right? Human history and what has been happening in the world. So that would be a reference that I would highly recommend taking a look at right away. And then when we come back tomorrow and addressing what do you need to thrive? What does it look like to thrive, right? And yeah, we'll go from there. So with that, we're going to go ahead and close it up. And I'll just say to you all, that is knowledge is power, especially knowledge of self. Okay, that's everything dealing about you, nobody else, everything dealing about you. And then once you figure out about you, then you can go to your community, your family, your community, the society, and all of those other things as well. Okay, so with that being said, truly be true, be brilliant, be you. Okay. This is your host, Nakia, aka Queen Peace, signing off. I love you all. Peace. Oh, wait, no, I'm not signing off yet. I want to send this cheer to you all. Okay, it says, um, luck, if you look in the dictionary, before a lot of people, I used to say it too, it's not luck. It's talking about the spirit going in the way at which you want it to go, right? The flow of the spirit. So the energy right now, for those that are familiar with cheerleaders, other things like that, and we're spirit leaders, other things like that, I'm going to give you a cheer to take with you, right? And that is GOODLUCK. Good luck, good luck, good luck to you. Point, link, point. You. Hey, all right, y'all. Peace.